Welcome to the Movie Realist. I'm your host Riley, and I'm with you, Cameron. Welcome. We are in a new studio. We've decided to take this podcast real seriously, so we're coming to you live from where we're, Cameron?
My room.
Yeah, we're in his room.
One mattress with nothing to support it. One desk, one drawer, one wardrobe, and one TV. And that is it.
Wow, what a description. The reason we're doing this in Cameron's room is because I am currently living elsewhere. Some say I'm homeless right now.
I do
That's
not.
it. I'm announcing it. I am homeless. I'm homeless, everyone. Nah, I'm waiting for my new place to get ready. And I've got a big room. So we're going to do the podcast there. You can't see, but Cameron's dancing his ass off. Yeah. Nice. Keep going. Ooh.
I'm super pumped for you to get your new house.
Me too. So I've got Zara sleeping on my leg.
Yeah, Zara's here.
Zara's a dog. Dog, alright?
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah. Zara is looking at me being like, why aren't you giving me some of these great chips?
Well, that wasn't funny. Well, let's go on. Alright, Cameron. What have we got in store for this week? We've got our normal news.
Shazam!
Shazam!
The way he says it. Shazam!
Shazam! Alright, so we got normal
Much
news.
more Shazam! Spoilers, crap.
Look, it has been a fortnight, like we agreed. That means there's a lot of news. So we're going to try and make it fast, you know?
Alright, that's cool. I want to get onto some...
Yeah. News?
Shazam!
Okay.
News. News. What's up? On the way.
It's the Movie Realist news time.
News.
Yeah. Alright, news time.
Woo!
Right.
Load it on me.
Okay. Cameron, what's the biggest disappointment of my life? You know what it is.
It's not single.
No. Come on.
Walking Dead.
No. Come on.
Walking Dead
It's movie
Telltale
related.
series.
No, come on. Telltale series is great. What are you talking about?
No, but didn't it not get... I don't know. What is your biggest disappointment?
Starts with a J and rhymes with Muscus
Justice League.
Teague. Justice League. Zack Snyder has come out in an interview and said, the Snyder Cut is real. It's a thing. And it's up to Warner Brothers to release it. But he was further asked questions on what this Justice League would include. I've got a list here. It actually, he said that he planned a trilogy, as you know. So the first one starts with Darkseid murders Steppenwolf for healing Superman, I guess.
Does Steppenwolf heal Superman?
Or like, I don't know. Or like bringing Superman back because like Superman's only back because Steppenwolf's around and whatever. I don't know. Or maybe it's a typo. Steppenwolf for being defeated by Superman. Who knows? All we know is Darkseid is in this. Darkseid defeats the Justice League with ease, and Aquaman is killed during that fight.
Is this Justice League 2 or the
one.
same movie?
I think it's the first one.
But how does he fit that in?
Yeah. The Darkseid boom tubes into the Batcave and murders Lois, causing Superman to succumb to the anti-life equation. That meaning the whole, the dream that Batman had. It was going to lead to that. So Darkseid kills Lois and then Superman
But
comes
how
through.
does... I have so many questions.
Okay, I'll keep going. Wonder Woman is killed trying to protect Lois Lane. Mm-hmm. The surviving League members now exist in a nightmare timeline. Flash, Batman, and a torn-in-half cyborg work together to send the Flash back in time and alter the past. Yeah. So, I'm thinking... There's also a thing where Batman's like, Flash... Because they're like... Flash can only go back to certain parts. of like timeline because get this right, if Flash only went back like 3 months, he would reappear in space because the world is spinning and it wasn't in that certain location.
Whoa!
Yeah, so they're doing it that way. So it has to be a full rotation until they're back at that same spot. So basically, he can only transport like 1 year in advance, I guess. And so Batman's like, what time would you go back to? He said, Batman v Superman time where I appear to you. It was like, Bruce, Lois is the key. You know that scene? And so Batman's like, that didn't work. Choose the other option. And so that's where it'd go off.
But how does this happen in the same movie? Because that would mean the movie would be 6 hours long.
I don't know. Maybe it was the 2 and 3. Maybe it was the second one, and the third one would be Flash.
That makes way more sense.
Maybe because I know Justice League, the first one, probably wouldn't include all that. But yeah, I really wish that happened. Honestly, seeing Aquaman and Lois killed and Wonder Woman killed. Oh, that's a dream come true. But nah, Warner Brothers have to kill my soul.
They do.
Yeah.
They've done it. They've killed your soul. I'm still confused.
So,
next news. Or is that it?
Avengers Endgame, its runtime is confirmed to be 3 hours and 58 seconds long. Don't drink that day. Don't drink the night before. Because you need to hold your piss in.
3 hours. I thought you were going to say 3 hours and 58 minutes.
No. Jeez. Imagine that. Yeah. Oh, man. I've already got my tickets. Opening night. VMAX. I'll go with you sometime, don't worry. It's going to be fine. I'll see it with you. And I'll tell you what times you can go to the bathroom.
When Scarlett Johansson's just by herself, and then I'll go.
Maybe.
I have to miss all the scenes that she's in. No, I'm fine with that.
Because we're speeding through, a Lord of the Rings Gollum game is in development. Set to release in 2021, Daedalic Entertainment has announced a narrative-focused adventure game that will center on J.R.R. Tolkien's famous Trixie dual-personality character.
How does a video game do that?
I have no freaking idea. It sounds dumb. I love Gollum. That sounds dumb. Would you play it?
No, not at all.
I might.
Can I do something related to that trilogy?
Go.
I watched all 3.
Woo!
This week. That's so damn good. The music is outstanding. Aragorn is a badass. Orlando Bloom's Legolas is so freaking cool, and every time the dwarf speaks, I laugh. I love the dwarf. He's so funny.
Don't tell the elf.
Yeah, no, but like the bit where like they're all standing in a line at Helm's Deep, and he can't see over the thing, and then Legolas is like, "Do you want a crepe?" He's like, "No." It's sick. I love it.
What about Samwise Gamgee? He's a bloody hero. He's the true hero.
I disagree to that. Because it was Samwise carrying the ring. The ring.
The wing. The wing.
The ring.
eagle's wing.
The ring. Then Frodo would have to carry Sam. So.
But Frodo's a douche.
No, it's because... No, but Sam would do the same thing.
I know. But Sam's cool.
He's really nice. He's always optimistic. I gotta save food for the way home. Oh, Sam.
There's a lot of... Oh, Sam.
There's this intense moment where they're like really close together, and like he just like I get like the ASDF the moon thing. Hey, you two should kiss.
I can't carry it for you, but I can carry you.
Actually carries him for like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was like to the top, and then yeah.
Nah, man. Cillian Murphy. You know who he is? The one that plays Scarecrow in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
He's in talks to join a Quiet Place sequel. Quiet Place! I love Quiet Place so much. Yes. Wow. Yes. And Cillian Murphy, he's a great actor. He's also in Dunkirk, isn't he?
And Inception.
Yeah, Inception.
And Interstellar.
No, he's
Incorrect.
not.
He's
Yeah,
not.
don't
He's
play.
in Prestige though.
I haven't seen that. Sorry. But yes, A Quiet Place, one of my favourite movies. Sequel, him in it, should be good. John Krasinski is going to pull it off again.
He's not going to be in it this time though.
Unless. Who knows?
I would not appreciate that.
No, he's directing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Dumbo came out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You knew it came out.
No, I actually didn't.
Ah.
I knew it was coming out like soon, but I
I
didn't.
told you last episode.
I didn't know it was coming out this.
51% on Rotten Tomatoes. My family said they liked it. I don't really care about their
They're
opinion.
wrong.
Yes, they are. But yeah, we were never going to see it.
No,
we still
51%.
don't want to see it.
51%. What does that say about Tim Burton? Poor buddy.
He's a lunatic.
I have watched so many videos and everyone's praising how great it is. Like the actors, that's why I hate when they do that. They did one for Captain Marvel. Lucky I find that movie good. But like they did one for Dumbo and I watched it and they were like, Tim Burton is incredible visionary.
Imaginary.
And
He has a great imagination.
and he's going to create a wonderful movie that will inspire children for generations. Nope.
You guys don't see this, but I have a gun in my mouth right now. Alright. This is exciting news.
Next news.
Alright. Avengers Endgame. Pre-sale tickets have beaten the highest pre-seller, Star Wars The Force Awakens, in its first 24 hours. But it beat it in the first 6 hours. That's how intense it is. I saw a thing where Endgame has more money for pre-sale tickets than Aquaman, Infinity War, Captain Marvel, and something else combined.
I think it's the most hyped movie out.
If you love like comic books or anything, this will be the most hyped for you ever.
I think it will top box office for sure.
If this doesn't beat Avatar, I don't think anything will.
It has to be good. Even if it's just good, he will still go, but if
Yeah, but
it's
like-
amazing...
Something's got to beat Avatar. I don't know how Avatar has still lost this long. Even with Star Wars coming out.
Avatar's a good movie, but look, I don't know why everyone loved it.
All I'm saying is, if Endgame can't beat Avatar, nothing will. And I freaking hate it for that. Cameron is currently communicating with Zara.
Come here, Zara. Come here. Come here.
Come on, Zara. Zara. Mo.
Come here. Come here.
Zara, just jump over my legs, man. You're a freaking idiot.
Come here. Oh, lay down.
Oh my... Right in front of the mic.
Lay down. Lay down. Let's continue.
Alright. The Joker trailer came out.
Oh boy, did it look epic as.
At the start, I'm like, a Joker movie? That sounds so dumb.
Yeah.
Why is Warner Bros. Doing this? Then that little snippet of his makeup came out. I'm like, oh, maybe. Then this trailer came out. I'm like,
Oh,
holy
man.
crap.
It
This is going to
looks-
be the best DC thing ever.
It looks so well done.
It doesn't look like a comic book movie. And I'm happy about that.
At all. It looks so awesome.
It's revolutionary,
I know.
hopefully. Unless if it goes like, but Joker's actually the good guy at the end and he saves a
it
little
doesn't
girl.
look like it.
It doesn't.
It
He
looks
looks-
like he's about to start a massacre with all those clowns.
And look at him just like smiling as he's crying. Oh my gosh. That's a freaking awesome thing.
Yeah.
And he's watching his mother. It's like, oh, okay. It's a bit weird.
Well, that's always been the Joker thing. He's loved his mother.
Yeah. But she's going to die.
She always does.
Yeah.
She's an old woman.
Yeah.
I think it says it in the trailer. She dies. Yeah, and that's why he transitions.
No, but he gets beaten up all the time.
No, yeah, I know, but he transitions after his mother dies.
Oh.
His life was a tragedy. Now he thinks it's a comedy, which I really like. I can't wait. Like, I love the best thing about the Joker in The Dark Knight was when he got punched and beat up, he'd just laugh. Like, that's so twisted.
I love his design too. When I first saw him, I'm like, this isn't Joker, but it works.
When he walks through, like, I'm assuming it's an asylum, just walking with the music playing, and he's got his nice purple tuxedo.
Yeah,
I dig it.
but it works though, like, because he's just like a proper clown.
Yeah.
Who's gone psycho.
Yeah.
And I really hope him turning up to that show, like, he's there, I hope they just kills them all.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool. Like, it sounds awful, but I want this Joker to just be like, Hollywood, I'm pushing the boundaries. I'm gonna slaughter some people. Because like, there should be like an old movie or something, but like where it focuses on the bad guy and they remain the bad guy the whole time. This could be it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that. Yeah.
Worst superheroes ever.
But it's
worst movie ever.
It's also weird. You know how he's like lifting up that kid's face to smile?
Yeah.
That's Bruce Wayne.
What the heck?
Yeah. So it's kind of weird how old he is, and Bruce Wayne is so young.
Yeah. How do people know that's Bruce Wayne?
I don't know. They're like, there's shots, and it's like, I don't know. People are making the assumption.
Yeah, okay. Well, every kid.
But like, it resolves around the Wayne family and how Joker wants revenge on Thomas Wayne for stuff. So I would imagine him going to Wayne Manor and going to Bruce, tormenting him. That makes sense. Anyway, Kevin Feige revealed that Stan Lee's last cameo will be in Avengers Endgame. Yes.
That's nice.
Until they're like, hey, we could CGI his face in anything.
I hope not.
I hope not either. But I'm not going to rule that out.
That does sound... That's nice.
Captain Marvel, $1 billion. It has reached the $1 billion club.
Look, I didn't think it was that good to reach 1 billion, but...
A lot of movies aren't that good to reach 1 billion.
Yeah. Like, I think a lot of superhero movies are just reaching 1 billion now. What did Venom get?
Probably close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really any superhero movie can just reach 1 billion. Oh, it's Aquaman and Captain Marvel, the past two super movies, and they both reached past 1 billion.
I think superhero movies are just like such a cult classic thing now.
Yeah.
Like everyone's just on it.
Oh no, there was an interview with Steven Spielberg in 2010 where he said, superhero movies will die out like Cowboys movies did. But like, they will die out in the next 20 years. For sure.
No, it won't.
Oh, I reckon they'll die, after 20 years, it will be a decline. Like, people will stop, but this is way bigger than people thought it would be.
Do you reckon Marvel will ever end?
Well, I'm not going to keep watching them after 10 years.
I don't know. I will. But I have a feeling they would stop.
Yeah. They'll change things up. Maybe they'll stop doing superhero movies like the way they do them now.
Maybe it'll be like a Star Wars thing where they're like, okay, we'll take a break for 20 years and then we'll come back to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But not keep going. Because then you'd really start to see everything.
But I would love to see, and it probably will be a real thing, Tom Holland just being an adult Peter Parker. I would like to see that growth.
Yeah, that probably could happen.
I don't know, man. I can imagine it go forever. I can imagine it ending in 20 years. But it's not going to slow down anytime soon.
No.
Robert Pattinson praises script for Christopher Nolan's next film. Did you know that? Robert Pattinson is in Christopher Nolan's film?
I did not know that. That's
Well, he's
super
in it.
exciting.
Yeah. So he goes,
Cannot wait.
I got locked in a room to read the script. I don't have it myself. I've been a little wary of doing big movies for years and years because of Twilight and all that kind of jazz. But there's just something about Christopher Nolan's stuff. He seems like the only director now who can do what is essential. What the freak? There's a bag. Sorry, that wasn't in the script, I promise. He seems like the only director now who could do what is essential, a very personal, independent movie that has huge scale. I read the script and it's unreal. No surprises there.
Hell
Christopher
yeah.
Nolan going out
Hell
again.
yeah.
Yeah. Has been described as a massive, innovative action blockbuster, which will again be shown in IMAX.
Hell yeah.
July 17th, 2020, Cameron.
Oh,
Can't happen anytime soon.
exciting.
Yeah. Dwayne Johnson gives an update on Black Adam.
Is he still doing that?
Yeah, he's Black Adam still.
Huh.
He did it in an Instagram live video, but I watched it and he basically says, the reason I'm not in Shazam is because Black Adam's such a big character in the comics and so is Shazam, and if we introduce both of them in the same movie, then it wouldn't be fleshed out and it could be too impactful. So I go, so he was apparently in the original script, so Dwayne Johnson's like, I went to Warner Bros. I'm like, look, I reckon Black Adam is too big to be in a movie with Shazam when they're both starting out. So he's like, can I have my own movie, basically? And they're like, sure, we love that idea. So Black Adam, apparently the movie is getting filmed sometimes next year.
Wait, with Shazam in it?
Or just Black Adam. I don't know. His introduction. But I can see where he's coming from because Black Adam is a beloved villain.
Yeah, he defeats Superman, doesn't he?
Yeah, he is as strong as all of them.
Mm.
So I'm not going to say no to that. Mm. But then again, I'd rather see like the second Shazam film where he's already fleshed out Black Adam being introduced. But who knows? How do you feel about that?
We'll get to Shazam.
Okay. That's your answer to
it. Yeah,
we'll get to Shazam.
We'll get to Shazam.
Okay. Kevin Feige confirms that he has already had a 5-year plan for Phase 4 for the MCU. And this includes there'll be a very long time for the X-Men to join the MCU.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I like that as well. I like that he says that he already has a 5-year plan for the MCU. It's like, nice. Good on him. And I think if we were introduced to X-Men in the first 2 years, from here on out, it'll be like, still too fresh in our minds from Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's a massive flop or a massive woohoo.
No, I don't think it will be.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks okay.
The same movie came out in 2005, X-Men 3. The same movie came out.
You're not wrong. But you're
nobody
not right.
liked it.
But they're improving on it, Cameron.
Not from, what's it called?
The Black Widow solo film.
Oh.
Your most anticipated movie
out
of the year.
It's always news.
You are so excited for the Black Widow film, Cameron. I'm going to make it a thing. I'm going to make sure every fortnight there's a Black Widow news for you. Because you freaking love Black Widow.
Movie.
You love Black Widow. Why do you love it so much, Cameron?
Because it's a dumb idea. That's why I love it. Because it's a dumb idea.
No. Why do you love Black Widow? Why do you love her?
I don't love her at all.
Yes, you do. You like how she shoots guns in preparation to kill Thanos?
I hate everything to do with Black Widow. I don't hate Scarlett Johansson. And I think Scarlett Johansson knows that what she's doing right now is pretty darn useless.
No, she doesn't.
Seriously?
No. No one is like you saying that. I agree with you. But yeah. I don't know.
Okay, maybe it's just me, but we'll see.
No, it's not just you.
Good.
But it is just you.
Good. Oh, what?
Prank.
What kind of sick prank is this?
I don't know. Oh, jeez. Calm the hell down, alright? You freaking asshole. I'm kidding. I love her. Alright. Oh, Cameron. I actually did a lot of research on this.
Ooh,
I did.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
the Free Man movie.
Huh?
The Ryan Reynolds video game character. News has come out on that. So the director, Sean Levi, who has done episodes of Stranger Things and Real Steel, blah, blah, blah. He's also done Arrival, Sean Levi.
Wow.
Yeah, he's done that. Did Night at the Museum.
Oh, hell yeah. Freaking love that movie. Wait, the first one?
The third one.
Crap.
And he also did Why Him. Have you seen that movie? With
Why her?
Why Him.
No.
As Bryan Cranston in it.
Oh, what's his name?
James Franco.
That's it.
I watched it. I really liked it.
Really?
I'm not sure if I saw it with you.
No,
we
not me.
had a group of people,
Yeah,
didn't we?
no, I couldn't go. I didn't want to go, actually.
Okay. You didn't want to go? Oh, it was a good movie. I liked it. I've seen it twice. Anyway, it's kind of like The Truman Show. where a bank teller stuck in his routine discovers he's a background character in a rather brutal open-world action-adventure video game, and he is the only one capable of saving his world. And that'll be played by Ryan Reynolds.
That's really, really exciting.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for that. More on that. Some casting for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Killing Eve star Jodie Comer. You don't really know her. There's also the guy from Get Out, the friend, the cop.
Right.
And there's also Steve Harrington from Stranger Things.
Wow, what a turn.
I know. I'm very happy about Steve Harrington coming along. Anyway. The chick that I read out will play the avatar that will assist Ryan Reynolds, whose name is Molotov Girl. In the real world, she's a mousy programmer who actually created the game but was devastated when it was stolen from her.
Oh.
Yeah. But yes. And last thing, Taika Waititi. Do you know him?
Yes, I do.
He is also going to be in the film.
Oh, that's really exciting. He's hilarious.
He posted on, which is, I'll see if you understand this. He posted on Twitter going, I guess dreams do come true. Finally, I get to work with Ryan Reynolds for the first time in my life. This has never happened before. Wow. And Ryan Reynolds replied, for once, this is the first time we'll be in a movie together for the first time. Do you understand that?
Well, it's related. No, not at all.
You don't?
I know in Deadpool 2, the guy who plays the fire kid made a reference to the Hunt for the Wilder
Not at
people.
all.
What's the what are they talking about then?
You know how they keep going, finally I get to work with you for the first time?
Yeah.
The first movie they actually starred in together was none other than Green Lantern. He was the best friend of Hal Jordan.
Of course he was! Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
So they're just doing the whole, for the first time we get to be in a movie together.
Oh, I completely forgot he was in Green Lantern.
I freaking love them, honestly. That's so funny. Good on them. So yeah, Free Man. I'm excited for it. Sounds great already. Haven't even seen anything for it. Right. Do you want some The Suicide Squad news?
No.
Well, you're getting it anyway. Shut the hell up. The Suicide Squad is reportedly not a sequel, but a reboot.
Yes, we already know that.
I know, but they had to say it again.
Ugh.
But this will confuse the hell out of you like it's confusing me. Viola Davis, Joel Kinnaman, and Jai Courtney will come back as Amanda Waller, Rick Flag, and Boomerang.
I'm so freaking confused.
Me too.
Why would you make the same movie?
But if it's not a sequel, but they're bringing back the same people.
Yeah, Jack Courtney must have just been the best person they could ever get.
I don't know. And also, Deadshot has been removed from the Suicide Squad movie. Idris Elba will instead be playing another character, which is currently unnamed.
Please, no more. No more Suicide.
You know what's coming back, Cameron.
No more Suicide Squad news.
I'm gonna do Suicide Squad news till the day I die.
Oh.
Even if the podcast isn't here, I'm just gonna go out to everyone and say, Movie Reelists is saying Suicide Squad news. You'll be there. I'll follow you everywhere. Why the hell did you do that? If you heard a lick in the mic, you can understand what just happened. I licked Cameron in the face. It's a joke. Anyway, Borderlands 3 trailer. How'd you feel?
Didn't watch the trailer.
You didn't watch the
I
trailer?
don't need to watch the trailer for a game.
You
I
don't-
don't understand the purpose for a trailer for a game.
Guess I can't really talk about it, can I?
I'm very, very excited.
Yes.
I've played the whole third and pre-sequel, and I would like to play the third
The
one.
third?
So there's Borderlands
Second.
1, 2,
Yes. And then the
Borderlands
sequel.
3, the pre-sequel,
Yeah.
then they're coming out with Borderlands 3.
Yes. So
So,
you've played the second and the prequel.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
You
called
said you played the third.
Yeah, exactly. It's the second.
Don't say that when
It's
a Borderlands...
the third Borderlands game,
I'm gonna hate you.
but it's
Stop,
called
stop.
Borderlands the pre-sequel.
Stop it. stop.
No.
My gosh, you're killing your dog. Anyway, over 1 billion guns.
That's
I
really...
don't understand.
Yeah.
How is that possible? Oh, so I've started playing Borderlands with Cameron because he got me onto it. But yeah, it's all right. I'm finding it all right now.
You're yet to get into like the juice bar. You're in it 2 hours in.
Yeah.
It's yet to actually get somewhere.
Okay.
And then it really starts to pick up.
Well, I'll see it when I.
And it's the side missions that really carry it through.
Okay. Anyway, one of the most annoying things ever is how Cameron steals my loot. I save his ass, and then he swipes the loot. Well, Borderlands 3 won't have co-op players fighting over loot.
How?
So, probably when we kill an enemy, the same loot is for both of us. That's my observation. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm so sick of you. I'm sick of you.
You can duplicate guns in the game. That's a glitch.
Okay. Now, PS4 news. Doesn't really matter because me and Cameron are fasting PS4 right now. I'm struggling. I'm not really struggling. I'm fine.
But is it PS5?
No. We can finally change our names, Cameron.
Wait, seriously?
We can finally change the PS4 name. PSN name.
No way, really?
Yep. Can change your name.
Oh, I'm doing that first thing tomorrow morning.
No. You have to stay the Golden Turkey.
No, but I'm going to change it. I'm going to see if I can get like a better...
So it's not all capitals. Golden Turkey.
I'm going to try all the variations, but I'm going to see if I can get it.
You got to keep Golden Turkey. That's who you are.
I will, but I'll have to get rid of all the middle
Add
stuff.
it Golden_Turkey on PSN.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping the Super 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's just who I am. It's who I live to be.
You're just number second.
What?
Just number second.
Well, you're not Platinum Turkey, are you, you little douche? Aren't you? Freaking... That was not needed. You're lucky Zara's in the room. I'll beat the crap out of you.
Well, she didn't do nothing.
You're a twat.
Alright, continue. Next
Anyway.
news.
The Lion King trailer has released. You didn't like it, did ya?
Zara did not like it.
What the freak is wrong with you?
She's stretching.
You okay? No. Get off.
Zara, outside.
Stop.
Go, get out.
Anyway, the Lion King trailer.
No.
Yes, the Lion King trailer.
It was bad. It was really, really bad.
What?
It was so bad.
You didn't like it?
It was so bad.
Really? Go on. Go on.
When they talk, it hurts my head. They look so realistic. I don't appreciate looking at a lion talk.
You only see a lion talk once.
No, you see it twice.
When?
No, you see all like heaps of different animals talk and all that. No, I reckon it looks so bad. I'm not excited for it at all. I'm not going to watch it.
Oh, that's a lie.
I know.
You are watching it.
No, it's so bad. It looks so bad.
I reckon, you know what? I like the trailer because the music. Hans Zimmer, what a beast again.
Yeah, he's advertising it. That's how I saw it.
Yeah. But, I don't know, I'm still scared. It's going to ruin it.
It is. It's going to ruin it.
But you know what? It's like a HD remake. So it's fine.
It's like the Star Wars remakes when George Lucas puts in like huge monsters in the middle so you can't see the screen.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a massive, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm so sorry. Cameron, did you want to see Hellboy?
Nope. I watched the trailer and it looks like The Mummy.
Well, reviews have come out. Take a guess.
44.
Trying to keep guessing?
Higher or lower?
I don't know. The score have you got?
44.
No.
Give me a higher or a lower.
I'm lower.
Oh my gosh. 33.
9%.
How?
Rotten Tomatoes, 9%.
What are those their caption?
I don't know their caption, but I read, Hellboy should go to hell.
How bad is it?
So bad. No, like, IGN gave it 40%. Or 4, I don't know how the rating system works. But yeah, 9%.
Whoa.
You still want to see it?
I don't want to see it at all. I've never...
Venom was bad, but we went to it and we had a good time.
Yeah, that's because we knew it was a bad movie.
Hellboy?
No, that 9%. No, I guarantee you. Looking at the trailer reminds me of like the movie from The Mummy.
He looks terrible.
It's like why would you? Every single time they always make a first movie, the premise is the world's being destroyed.
It just looks awful. It looks awful. I hate everything about it. This is terrible. So yeah, 9%. Never going to talk about it again. Don't really care.
No.
Cameron, who's this guy? Off Game of Thrones.
Oh, I just call him Friend Zone.
Friend Zone. What?
Friend Zone.
Friend Zone.
Friend Zone.
He is playing Batman in Titans Season 2.
That's really exciting.
It is exciting. You need to watch Titans.
Oh, I do. I
do.
have Netflix.
We'll get it for a bit and just watch Titans.
No, I'm more
Just do a
important
one-
about Game of Thrones Season 8. Which next time we have our podcast, I'll have seen the first two episodes.
No, I don't want to talk about Game of
And
Thrones.
I will never stop frothing over it.
Damn it. I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Even in my head, I'm like, let's start the podcast after Game of Thrones comes out.
It has begun. It has begun.
This
Coming out in
sucks.
3 days. 3 days.
I'm really surprised. We have gone through almost all the news
Whoa.
so fast. But Cameron, the biggest news, Disney Plus.
No.
A lot of... Let me start again. Disney Plus.
A negative. False.
Disney Plus
Incorrect.
has
Wrong.
come out with a lot of information. This is our first look of the streaming service. See that? Has like ESPN, the Disney Channel, Hulu. And lots of information about a lot of stuff have come out about it. I already said that, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
if you want to stop being a little brat, I'll go on. It launches November 12th with a $66.99 a month thingy.
66?
No, $6.99.
Oh.
$699 a month.
$6
And 99 cents.
and
a
99
month.
cents.
Is that better?
Yes.
Alright. The Simpsons will be streaming exclusively on Disney Plus at launch. So all The Simpsons. The Mandalorian. Have you keeping up on that Star Wars stuff?
No, not at all.
The Mandalorian. It's a bounty hunter TV show. And
Will it
lots
be
of-
the same animation as the Clone Wars?
No, it's a live action.
Oh, no, I don't want to watch anything.
I reckon it
else.
looks very cool. Here's a photo of it here. The top one.
That does look actually pretty cool.
Yeah. And a lot of people directing episodes like Taika Waititi and the Russo brothers. Yeah. A lot of people coming on it. So let me go on. Mandalorian live action Lady and the Tramp premieres the same day as it launches.
Lady in the Tramp.
Yeah, so get Disney Plus to watch that. Falcon and Winter Soldier series drops within the first year of launch. And if you want to see the logo, here it is. Very basic, but yeah. Toy Story's 4's Forky has its own series. I think it's just answering questions about stuff or whatever. New animated Phineas and Ferb movie coming. I used to love Phineas and Ferb, so this is happening, and I'm quite happy. Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany star in a new series, WandaVision. All one word, apparently. WandaVision.
I'm sorry, are you saying WandaVision?
WandaVision. WandaVision.
Yuck.
WandaVision.
Couldn't have thought.
WandaVision. Alan Tudyk returns to voice K2SO for Cassian Andor Star Wars series. So you know Cassian, he's getting his own series, and Alan Tudyk is back for it.
Wow.
He's back, baby.
I didn't like Rogue One at all.
I liked it.
So I'm not excited at all.
And you're wrong. Marvel's What If animated series is on Alternate Universe or whatever. The first episode will be if Peggy Carter became the super soldier instead of Steve Rogers. And Steve Rogers gets his own suit to help in the war, created by Howard Stark. So there's a What If series coming out.
What the heck?
It's an animated series, and that's its first episode.
Did anyone ask for that?
I reckon it'll be cool. What if?
Did you, Sarah?
As if. What if would be awesome.
Guess I'll never watch it because I'll never get Disney Plus.
Oh, mate. And 5,000 episodes of Disney Channel content and 100 Disney Channel original movies will stream at launch.
What the heck?
Yes. All the Star Wars movies will be on Disney Plus.
Wow.
All the Marvel movies.
Whoa.
And new Marvel stuff coming out as well.
Whoa.
Disney Plus is the future.
Yeah. They're about to take everything.
Good. And I'll be on there at launch because I'm getting this. But you can keep paying for my Stan until it shuts down because Disney Plus will beat everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, Netflix and Stan, they're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you right now. And I'm sorry for you. Because I know how much you like Stan.
I know. I really like Stan.
And did I forget to mention that the new Clone Wars episodes will be on Disney Plus as well?
Yes, I already heard about that. That's
Yeah.
when I first heard about Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Which makes me very sad because I love the Disney. And they didn't even get to finish their series.
Get Disney Plus.
No.
Get it. There's so many reasons to get it.
Mm-mm.
New Marvel stuff.
No, I've moved on.
Lady and the Tramp.
I've moved on.
Onto what?
Nothing.
Exactly. Oh. And if this isn't icing on the cake, a Monsters Inc. TV series will also be on the streaming service and will have a 2020 release date, with the original cast returning. The series will pick up years after the film. Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm excited.
Well, you're not going to see it apparently, so...
That's correct.
I hate you. Honestly.
I'm sorry.
I hate you as much as Shazam. I mean, I'm sorry. We're not up to that yet. Jeez. One more bit of news. Disney Plus is also developing a Hawkeye series, with Hawkeye training a new archer, a superhero called Kate Bishop. You spat on me. What?
Kate Bishop.
What?
That's a worse name than Ant-Man.
She's part of the new Avengers.
Lame.
And that's it.
Oh, finally. Oh,
Excuse me? Finally.
Marvel
I put-
news is over it's everywhere.
Oh my gosh. You want to go back to Suicide Squad news?
No, please, no.
You sure?
Please, no.
With that bloody attitude, I'm going to go back to it.
No.
You better shut your mouth.
No. Anything but Suicide Squad.
Alright. Cameron. Let's talk about Shazam.
Shazam! Shazam!
We saw it a few days ago.
That is correct.
I had a lot of high hopes because we saw a lot of good things about it. Nothing but good news about Shazam.
I'm going to say it.
Go.
I was right.
You were right.
I was right.
What were you right about?
My Bumblebee Rotten Tomatoes theory.
Yep. You were right.
You heard it here. Riley has admitted I was right, and I knew it. Deep down, I truly knew it. Rotten Tomatoes, they've started to put emotion into their things. It's bad.
So, you saying that the Hellboy...
No, but there was nothing by Lionsgate, any superhero movie for them to compare it to. It was just really, really bad.
Okay. A lot of it, even outside of Rotten Tomatoes, though, Shazam got a lot of praise.
I know.
People said it's the best movie since Dark Knight.
I know.
Maybe even better than Dark Knight.
But how? What makes people engaged? I have so many gripes, and
I think we both agree that Shazam was good. It is a good film, but we're both very disappointed. Or I'm very disappointed. I haven't felt this disappointment since Justice League.
I am so disappointed. I
came into it going, this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to laugh a lot, and I'm just going to act like a kid.
No, I thought
it was nothing like that. It was nothing.
No.
I was so pissed off.
I thought it was a bad movie, and I am super disappointed.
Wait, you think it's a bad movie?
I think it's a bad
You
movie.
don't think it's a good movie?
I
reckon it's a good movie when I look out of it like I'm not a geek or anything.
No, bad movie.
Wow.
And I'm just super disappointed. I went in there with no expectations because Captain Marvel, I went in the first time with too high expectations, expecting something. I went out going, it's not very good. Went in there another time to have fun and actually enjoy the movie. And I did, and it was awesome. I went in with the same idea. Let's just enjoy the movie.
Captain Marvel the first time, happy about it.
Yeah, but I didn't enjoy it, really.
Okay.
Then I went in there a second time, really enjoyed it because I just let myself enjoy it. I tried to remove my thinking cap because I knew Shazam, but it actually makes no frickin' sense, the movie. The conveniences.
We'll get onto that.
So
I've made a good things and a bad things list.
But first we're going to do non-spoiler.
I'll try and fit in.
Well, so if we do the boohoo woohoo thing, or I just say it's bad, I didn't have any fun at all.
So it's a boohoo.
I laughed a few times, but more I cringed and felt ugh and was like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
Then laughed. So it was a boohoo, and I was disappointed.
A boohoo with lots of yays, maybe?
No, not a lot of yays.
Boohoo with more yays than nays.
No.
So boohoo with
more nays than yays.
Wow.
I have a lot to complain about, but I overall just knew they could have done way better.
And I also feel like the trailers, like a lot of people say, the trailers ruined this. This is like one of the movies where I feel like the trailers really ruined this for me. All the good jokes were in the trailers.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the story.
Yeah.
It gave away none of the story because it was so focused on showing all the funny bits and then showing 1 second about, so you're the villain. This is the part I'm supposed to fight you.
And I was so like, the trailers aren't showing much different. Maybe they're not showing like all these jokes. Yeah. There's probably like one other joke that I was like, that's funny.
Yeah.
And all the rest, I couldn't laugh because I've already seen it in the trailer. It's just bad. It was disappointing. Anyway, non-spoilers. Who cares? You've already seen it. It's been out for like 2 weeks now.
No, we'll get a bit more. So, general gist is, if you've never heard of Shazam, because people might be, it's this dude who, his name is Billy Batson.
He's a 14-year-old boy.
14-year-old boy. And when he says Shazam, so he gives his magical power by this wizard. And when he says Shazam, he becomes this, 30? 29? But it said 1 year different.
He's a god, alright?
He becomes pretty much a god. And he's supposed to be a wizard, apparently. Keyword, remember, wizard. A freaking wizard. But
he's also supposed to have wisdom. Remember that? He's supposed to have wisdom.
Yeah.
The wisdom of Solomon. Or wisdom of whatever.
No, Zeus or something. Gods, not the Bible characters.
You know how it's like...
It was the Greek gods.
No, but like he has the strength of Solomon or the wisdom of... No, that's like... that's how they spell his name. He goes S-H-A, and that's all how they spell it out.
No, it's the god's name, Zeus.
You know, I'm gay enough.
Zeus is the Z. What is that? It's not Zachariah.
What?
It's the Greek gods. Hercules, Achilles.
Okay. Hang on. Keep talking about it while I find it.
Okay. Well, and then he is learning how to be mature. Look, I actually have no idea.
You stop that.
I have no idea what the story is. That's my problem. I don't know if is he learning how to be mature. I don't know. Is he learning how to grow up? Well, no, because he's still 14. So if he grew up, he'd. I don't know. A boy matures at the range of 22 to 26, and this movie suggests that in 3 days, he goes from being immature. Actually, he doesn't transition. There's no character. I already grew up. I don't know I can't explain the story because I don't know the story.
Yeah. I found it. The wisdom of Solomon. The strength of Hercules. The stamina of Atlas. The power of Zeus. The courage of Achilles. And the speed of Mercury.
Yeah. Okay.
And that all spells Shazam.
Shazam!
Shazam!
And then he meets this villain who has the power of the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
What are his powers?
He has an eye that lets all the demons out.
And he has super strength and flight. That's the only... You would think...
Cameron, I'm going on to my list now.
I'm sorry, yeah, we couldn't do this because we don't actually...
And you've seen the movie, alright? And there's 6 people listening. It's fine.
Spoilers.
We're doing good things first, and we'll go into the bad things, because my last thing on the bad things, I've got to go off about. Expect that bar to raise.
Hell yeah.
Okay, good things. The introduction. It was cool.
Sorry, the introduction?
Introduction where the kid is in the back seat and his
that came
parents
out
are
of
picking on
nowhere.
him.
That was dark
His
as.
brother and his dad are picking on him, and then he's obsessed with going back to that wizard place, and then he gets hit by a car, and then the brother's like, well, you did this. And it's like, that's a really cool setup. I quite enjoyed it. It's like, ooh, DC, they're still remaining dark, and I like it.
That's what I thought. I was like, wow, this is really dark.
Yes.
And then...
It went downhill from there, didn't it? Yeah, I really wish it kept that tone.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I really liked that. There were some bits that were just, really, really clever. See, the problem is I can't remember good bits. Because the bad bits are so loud in my head. There are bits that, scream out. The first thing I think of Shazam.
I reckon another good bit was that horror bit where, he goes to the conference meeting and all the 7 deadly sins, just
they're really dark.
killing everyone.
Yeah.
It was, creepy and, horror
We're
film.
not exactly into horror movies, but at least something not so light-hearted is refreshing.
Yeah.
And not so...
I was surprised that was in there. They were showing, bodies just,
slamming against a wall. That was pretty dark and intense.
It
and I was
was.
like, whoa, this is intense.
It showed someone getting his head bit off.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a kid's film.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. But, even though that's a good scene, it doesn't work in this movie.
No.
It doesn't fit at all.
No. We'll continue talking about the good stuff, though.
Alright. It's a weird segment to go on to, but the strip club scene was probably my favourite scene.
But you didn't actually go into the strip club, though.
He didn't. But when Shazam's throughout that montage, Shazam is at the door of it, and then he looks back at the camera just oh crap, he's filming, and he just goes in. I found that hilarious.
The bit where they go to buy alcohol.
Yeah.
He's like, we don't have any fake ID. And he's like, dude, I am the fake ID. There's some really good stuff there to do with the kids becoming shape-shifting, or whatever you call it, into an adult.
Yeah, and the whole montage thing where he's learning his powers, I quite enjoyed that as well.
Oh, that is really fun.
Yeah.
Once again, though, we already saw it. It was in the trailers.
But there's a Queen song playing throughout it, Cameron. That means it's good. If
Which
anything
one was
has...
it?
Bohemian Rhapsody, wasn't it?
No, Zach, Don't Stop Me Now.
Ah, probably. That's
Wow.
in every movie, isn't it?
Don't stop. I'm having a good time. Yeah, it is. It was Don't Stop Me Now.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that scene a lot. And yeah. And then when they drink alcohol, they spit it out and they're tastes like vomit or whatever.
Yeah.
And going off that, Zachary Levi and the kids were perfectly cast, I reckon.
Yeah, I really
Zachary Levi, he's one redeeming quality of this film.
he was really good in it. Really good at expressing excitement and confusion.
And he was a better kid than the kid actor, I reckon.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Even though the kid actor was good, I reckon Zach really carried it.
Yeah.
I liked the emotional parts with the whole mother thing. I thought that was a cool scene where the mum's like, I actually did see you, but I don't want...
I really wish they'd dwelled on it because he just forgot about it as soon as he left.
Oh my gosh, as soon as he left,
He went from not wanting to be a superhero, realising that his mum couldn't take him, and like his mum didn't really have a good argument. She did have a good argument, but not a good argument as a mother.
Oh, she's a terrible person.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden he just like, yeah, I'll go save you. And then takes... I don't know. They're like... I was like,
yeah.
Thank you for not a really dragged out turn of attitude in the movie when movies take like 20 minutes to do that little bridge thing before the climax. But also, there was no bridge from...
It was just like the plot is going, oh wait, we kind of brought this mum narrative into it, so we better quickly end this here, and then we can get back to the story we're telling.
It's like basic narrative, complication, resolution. But
there's multiple stories happening.
Yeah, there's no mental resolution and like drama for the mum. I don't understand.
Yeah. And I feel like after he's like, oh, my mum doesn't love me, but I have another family.
Well, he doesn't even think that. He just goes...
He doesn't like the other family though.
No.
He never liked them until he's like, oh, they're all I have. So I guess I got to fall back on it. What made him start loving the family?
Oh, I have no idea.
Was it that talk of Mary?
No.
It wasn't. No.
Mary. God, I was trying to think who that was.
I would have loved if this movie just focused on the mum relationship more.
Yeah.
I would have loved if, like, the mum actually welcomed him in for a bit and he just stayed with that family for a bit. Imagine that. But no. They can't have a good story. They have to have goofy, bloody going on. I love how all of our good things about the movie just turns bad at the end. Another emotional moment, giving the tiger to the girl when they're fighting. I reckon that was pretty sweet. I heard you do a little, like, "Aw," in the movie. No one,
okay, that was nice. I appreciated that. There's some bits that were like really connected.
Yeah,
I was like,
there were really good scenes in this.
Yeah, and then they don't work around the other scenes at all.
Yeah, and like, it also represents because he wanted a tiger at the start. Yeah. Now he's giving it, finally overcoming it.
Yes, in the midst of battle, but yes.
Yeah. And yeah, we already touched on the dark scenes, the horror stuff. Quite enjoyed that. Also, I thought about the other day, what about when Dr. Zavan is like bloody drowning Billy and Billy's like trying to go, Shazam, but he couldn't?
Yeah.
I like that. I was like, oh, he's going to kill this kid.
It seems like a bit of a flaw, almighty wizard, but you have to say Shazam out loud.
What if he had a stutter?
What if he lost his tongue? Yeah, so that was... I'm confused, but little gripe.
Bad things. Go.
Alright, I'm going to say all three are the ones that annoy me. Santa.
Hang on. I've got a list. And I hope... think of your three and I might touch upon it. First off, the humour. It was terrible. The humour sucked. There were funny parts, but there were lots of...
Wait, other than the kid learning how to be a male superhero, all the other humour sucked. Is that what you're saying?
No, there were just jokes where you're like, this sucks.
The jokes about him being 14 and then a 30-year-old superhero, like learning how to be a superhero, like getting shot.
Yeah.
Okay, well there were some bits that were really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But then overall,
yeah,
the humour was just
there was more than haha.
Yeah, there were some real poor moments.
Yeah.
Like when the supervillain is yelling from really far away.
Oh my gosh, that would have been funny if it was one part, but that went on for a minute.
Or the robbers shooting him and then listening to the little boy
shoot
his head.
Shoot the little boy.
Yeah.
Shoot the little boy.
And why would they shoot in the first place?
And why would they just like go, what next, little boy? I'll shoot his head.
Yeah.
Freaking idiots. Fight scenes, they were terrible as well.
On the humour, did you find the cripple funny?
The cripple?
The boy that was disabled?
Sometimes.
Okay. Because, like, the Game of Thrones joke it doesn't. I didn't find it funny whatsoever. And I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool in the trailer. I don't find it funny. Maybe funny.
Again, it was already in the trailer. And there was so many jokes in the trailer that tainted it.
Yeah. But
you know what was really funny? The piano thing. When he's on the piano, and then you just see this boop, 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 and it's Dr. Savannah, like, running
the
towards
walk
him.
on piano.
Yeah.
That was really
That was
funny.
I enjoyed that.
Like, I don't know.
And then he threw Batman. I saw that in the trailer, but I laughed again. He's like, I'm Batman. He's like, get him, Batman. He throws Batman at Dr. Savannah.
No, I did not remember that.
Ah, well, there's that scene.
Oh, okay. The little stuffed toy.
Yeah.
And it's like a 19...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
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 But so many bad scenes.
Yeah. But the action was actually all over
Fight
the
scenes
place.
were freaking awful.
I actually had no idea what was happening. And I don't like saying this because, like, clearly you know what's happening. But I had no freaking idea what
It
was
was
happening.
as bad as Transformers stuff.
There's like, you know the Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
How that falls? That doesn't continue falling, it stops.
Yeah.
And then and then there's like an intense moment where it's falling. They don't even rescue them. And then another villain has to push it so hard, like all his strength. And I'm like,
gosh.
how heavy is this Ferris wheel?
Far out.
But is this connecting to like the superhero powers, or do you want to keep on talking about action?
I want to say one thing. The camera work, where it would go really fast in the opposite direction. That happens so many times in the action scenes. And
I see.
The cameraman, I wanted to strangle him, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like the cameraman just kept shaking, and as he fell, he threw the camera with him. You know, like when you try to grab onto something and you fall, and you like... It's like he fell every single time they said action.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I don't know. I didn't know.
It was awful. I hated it.
Who was where, and the fights were just so poorly executed.
There was nothing exciting about the fights.
Yeah, okay, this is my problem.
Dr. Zavanna Shazam fight was a downgraded Batman Man of Steel fight.
Who is more powerful? I don't know.
Do we think that Shazam is going to die in this? No. There are no stakes to this because we know that Shazam's going to be fine.
Yeah, of course he's fine. He's a little kid. But, like, there's no stakes because we know the little kids won't die.
Yeah.
So there's no
And
tension.
the 7 Deadly Sins, they are...
What actually do they do? Okay, so you would think that greed, lust, envy...
would play on their emotions and be really cool villains.
They actually... Okay, the only thing they do is punch, kick, and fly. And how can sins become human... Like, what is it? Animal, whatever, creatures, and fly... Or, it's not fun watching.
I don't even care about that. I've said this to you in the car, which I hated.
Yeah.
The first time Shazam tries to punch a deadly sin, he goes through it.
Yeah.
And it's like a 10-second slow-mo of Shazam going through
He
the
does
smoke
another
monster.
one.
Going through the smoke monster, and the smoke monster like evaporating, and then becoming solid again, and pummeling Shazam. Alright? When I saw that, I'm like, they better do something cool with this, or this is going to be a flop.
Yeah.
Throughout the fight scenes, when all the kids are fighting the monsters must have forgot that they can't be punched.
Oh, yeah, you brought this
they
up
can't
and
be
I
kicked.
completely forgot.
My gosh.
Yeah.
The smoke monsters just get punched. Why? You're a smoke monster.
What does
just bloody phase through.
What does
Who freaking
Why
cares?
couldn't the sins go into the wizards?
They needed... Who freaking knows? I think... No, because you know that orb that Dr. Zavanna had?
Oh, it
Apparently,
was in him.
Yeah, it was in his eye.
Right.
But why do they still need that?
Oh, they're sins.
Do they need a human vessel to transport around? Or
No,
could
but they
they
don't.
just...
See, they don't because they fly away. And they can clearly kill people.
But with that orb, couldn't they just kill Dr. Zavanna and the orb is just there?
And then they just...
They just continue on.
It actually makes no... Like I said, the problem is... you don't know the plot, because if you think about it any harder than what you just
I
watched,
feel like this movie's like, don't think.
the problem is,
and
like,
you
I was like,
should.
I'm going to go in and enjoy it. Captain Marvel, I enjoyed it because it makes sense. I understand what they're doing.
It's a small story where you're like, these are the bad guys, this is the main protagonist, the bad guys are actually the good guys, there you are.
Yeah.
There was nothing like
Yeah.
really complex going
The
on.
idea that Shazam said, he only said it once, but he was like, the sins are using you and they'll kill you once they're done. I was like,
Yes,
good idea.
I heard that. I'm like, oh, maybe there will be that kind of conflict. No.
None
of it.
Like, I don't know, the writers threw in all the ideas they had and chose the worst one. Like, if you did the screenplay for this, I want to read it because I don't understand what is actually happening. What is the intention? Once he kills Shazam, he becomes the most powerful.
No,
Does-
he needed Shazam to hold the staff.
To give Shazam's power.
Yeah.
But he was equally as strong as Shazam.
Exactly.
So if he got Shazam's power, he had lightning. Because he did the lightning,
He had super strength. He could fly.
and he did the lightning thing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my other gripe.
He probably was even stronger than Shazam, I reckon, the way they played him.
No, this is my huge
Go on.
problem. You are called a wizard, but you don't do anything magic. See, like, Superman's, weakness is magic,
Yeah.
and Black Adam is supposed to do magic.
Mm-hmm.
All they do is Thor's power. He is literally Thor. That's it. And other than he can change from a 14-year-old to a 30-year-old. Except Thor is way cooler.
Hey. Kingo.
I don't understand. You call yourself... he kept on being called a wizard. But he does nothing wizardry. He shoots lightning. And that is it. I don't understand. Is lightning the only... Just change the name. Call yourself a god. Or... a demigod, I don't know, but don't call yourself a wizard when you don't do any magic, because you supposedly you converse Superman, and Superman's weakness is magic, but that's not magic, that's just electricity.
Yeah.
And Superman should be immune to I don't understand what their power is
Doesn't make any sense.
and why they're called a wizard. But I'll move on to this other one, is the humour, the pinnacle of how bad the humour is this freaking Santa joke.
I was going to hold it, but go on.
I can't.
Just do
4
it.
times
Do
in
it.
the movie, he appears. Freaking Santa.
What is his point?
Like, not even the bit. Oh, we missed the multiple Shazams. That's the key element of the story.
You know what? It isn't the key element of the story. Because I freaking hated it. I didn't hate it. I thought, oh, all them being Shazams, that'll be fun. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all. I hated
They
it.
took one sin on at a time, and the sins all did the same thing. Punch.
Just phase through! Oh my gosh! You're bloody smoke monsters! How?
They're supposed to be sins, but they weren't even that cool. They were just minions.
How cool would it be if, like, anger, like, tormented them and made them all angry, or fear showed them fear? They're freaking smoke monsters! Oh!
But like when the doctor
Phase through! Phase through! I'm sorry,
when
that
the
pisses me off
when
so
the
much.
doctor had
Oh my God.
one sin smoke spirit in him, he was equally as strong as Shazam, and when he had all 7, he was still equally as strong as Shazam. So,
Oh my gosh, you gotta get all the sins out, then you can defeat him.
yeah,
Shut up. Shut your face. My
it was
God.
confusing. And then, this will make Riley rage, the conveniences.
See Mary. I'm just taking photos of people, minding my own business. What?
I have a question, why the hell was it a tractor? Did you ever...
Yeah, it's a freaking, like, 20-ton tractor. It's taking out the whole street.
How fast is that tractor going?
And of course, Mary's on her phone walking past. And
How
Lucky
could you not hear
Shazam,
that tractor?
Lucky Shazam has just finished his picture with the people, and he's like, "Oh, Mary, friggin' hell!"
Oh man, that was like... That's not even the worst one.
Oh,
You're about
do you
to...
want to? Do you want to
No,
get onto it?
You have the honour. I tried to explain this to my mates, and they didn't understand how annoying it
Have they
was.
seen it?
Yeah, two of my mates saw it.
Did
One
they
was
it?
like, "Oh, it was pretty good until the ending," and I was like, "The ending tops it off to be really bad," and he was like, "No, I thought it was alright."
Yeah, I was at Kids Ministry today. I was talking with someone. They're like, I didn't like it at all. I'm like, respect.
But then I watched another person, and they said it was really good. And they said it was funny. I was like, "What did you find funny out of it?"
They probably didn't see a trailer, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. Shazam and Dr. Savannah are at the shopping mall and they're fighting. Okay. Shazam's like, Shazam! And then he turns into a boy and runs away. Dr. Savannah's like, oh, I'm just going to look around for where he went. Freddy, he's screaming out, Billy! Billy!
In the shopping centre.
In the shopping centre, Billy! Billy! And Dr. Savannah's like, huh? And he's looking like 5 meters away.
2.
2 meters away. Like, it could be in the same frame.
It was
camera shot.
in the same frame.
Of course it was. Honestly. There's a TV program with Billy and Freddy having a little argument.
And then it looks back.
It goes back to Freddy, and then it goes back to the TV. And Dr. Savannah's like, huh, okay, I'm connecting the dots.
How could you not connect the dots?
In a massive shopping centre. Why the hell is Freddy right next to a freaking TV? And why is the TV playing that? And why is Freddy going, Billy, Billy, Billy?
No, but why is he doing it right next to the doctor? Because he clearly knows Doctor's the bad guy. So he just stands there and as if the Doctor is invisible.
And why is he there? Why is all this happening? Oh, plot device. That's why.
Actually,
the script demands
it's
it.
probably one of the worst plot conveniences I think I've ever seen.
It's so bad. And people could justify it like, oh, because Shazam and Dr. Savannah, they landed there, so of course Freddy's going to be there, and the TV's of
How
course
quick did he get there?
He's a bloody cripple. Honestly, I just found it so dumb.
Yeah.
That was so dumb. It was so poorly done. It was like, you don't have to think in this movie. No, I thought about that. And it was dumb.
It's not even like, oh, don't think. It's like...
A movie where you
can-
don't think is a movie where, like, it's either dumb stuff will happen. Like, a unicorn will appear.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just don't think about it. That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But if it's a movie set in a world where it's supposed to be semi-realistic,
Yeah, yeah.
it has to be coherent.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I didn't get it.
And stuff like that is just dumb.
I couldn't be... No, like, I don't think... And it's not like, oh, 2 + 2 is 4. Like, man, does this make sense? It's
Is
like...
it?
It's rather just like, this is happening, but I don't know why it's happening. And I don't understand what's happening.
Mm.
And I actually think the wizard dude is a huge idiot. He goes to see pretty much so many people to see if they're worthy. Isn't there a better way of seeing they're worthy? By bringing other than bringing them into the place and telling little kids they're not worthy.
Yeah. No, that was so...
There's got to be a better way of doing it than making thousands of enemies.
And, like, shouldn't the wizard know that no one's perfect?
Yeah.
And then at the end, he's like, oh, fine. Billy, just take it. I'm dead anyway.
Yeah. I thought Billy Batson was special, but turns out he wasn't.
No, he's not. I thought he was special as well. I thought he was going to pass that test and go, no, I don't need that blue orb. I thought that was going to be it. No, it's a... Billy, you're lucky.
But the trailer gives it away that he beats up the bullies.
And that means he is...
And shows how worthy he is. But
Yeah.
beats up the
I
bullies.
guess that is the same...
He does 2 hits and then he runs.
I guess that's the same here as well. But if the wizard wasn't dying as fast, Billy wouldn't have gotten it.
No, there's nothing special about
I
him.
think in the comics, Billy is actually worthy.
Yeah.
But not here. Anyone could be worthy, apparently. Oh, sorry, that's Into the Spider-Verse plot, isn't it? Sorry. Did you see that scene where Freddy and Shazam are fighting? Like, after you caught the bus and all that?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember that old homeless guy?
Now that you say it, I think I do.
Yeah. Was that supposed to be the wizard? Because the camera kind of paid close attention to that old black homeless guy with a beard and everything. Was that the wizard? I'm going to say yes, because obviously the wizard will come back. No one stays dead, apparently. But, I don't know, it showed a lot of focus on this random old...
I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I'm like, this will probably get brought up again. It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Never brought up again.
Mm-hmm. Your wisdom thing was interesting.
Which one?
He gets given the wisdom of Solomon,
Yeah.
and yet he's an idiot and doesn't understand anything.
Oh, that's another thing. How sucky is it to be one of the superhero kids? So they all get like a separate power. Like Freddy gets flying, and the fat kid Pedro gets I'll get back to Pedro in a second. He gets strength. The little girl gets speed. What else is there? The Asian kid gets Sparky Spark. Mary gets wisdom.
Oh, does she?
In everything she does, she's just tangled up by a smoke monster. You
Does
don't
she
see
get
her
wisdom?
fighting. You don't see her fighting.
No.
You don't see anything from her.
I'm confused because Shazam gets no wisdom. Clearly, he has to learn everything.
Yeah.
And then he clearly isn't wise in situations. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
So, and Mary doesn't do anything exceptionally smart or wise.
Yes.
She just runs away.
Yes.
I don't even think the wisdom...
She either gets courage or wisdom. Both.
But she runs away.
No, when she's actual, like...
Oh.
When she's actually the person. When she's
I don't
actually
know her doing,
Shazam.
she doesn't do anything, does
Yeah,
she?
in both, before Billy goes out to get Dr. Zana, and after, when Dr. Zana comes back and he's like all beaten up and everything, Mary is tangled up by a smoke monster with tentacle things or whatever wrapped around her.
Huh.
That's beginning and end. Mary sucks. She's got wisdom or courage. Let's give her both, because they both don't mean anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mary is the worst, and I feel sorry for her. Poor lady. Everyone around her's getting all these cool powers.
And she got nothing.
Yeah. So Pedro is a gay character. I picked it up in the movie where I'm like,
Seriously?
yeah. When they exit the strip club, like, you know how all the, like, they're like to Billy, think of somewhere where we need to go, because you know how they're trapped in that room with all the doors?
Yeah.
And they, like, turn up in the strip club. And Shazam's like, oh, that was my first place I thought of, sorry. And so they're all leaving.
Yeah.
And then the black girl has, like, her eyes closed and all that. Pedro, like the big guy, says, not my thing, as he leaves.
Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah. And so everyone's like, oh, he's a gay character. He's a 14-year-old boy saying not my thing. I mean, that's sure. Okay, I guess that 14-year-old boys can do that. But isn't that so bloody forced?
That's so random. That doesn't even
It
need
is
to
so
happen.
random. And the point that it's like so in your face going, yeah, I'm gay. Basically. It's like, my gosh, you're another movie like trying to be in line with the media today, aren't you?
I didn't understand. I didn't even pick it up, but that just makes me want to watch it less. Not.
Yeah.
I don't even care if Shazam was a gay character. But
Me
like,
neither.
it just don't. Just don't make it a big deal.
Yeah,
Gay.
it's
What's
fine.
that? I understand.
And we already went about Santa and how he did I reckon this is a reference, the ever around the buzzy thing?
Yeah.
I reckon the Santa coming onto the news going, well, the blah, 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 blah. I reckon that was a reference to that.
Oh.
I kind of picked that up.
Oh, I didn't pick that up at all. But I thought it was not funny.
The Santa was terrible. I freaking hated the Santa.
Was he an end credit scene? No, he was right before the credits, being like,
Oh yeah, we I already saw this online, but there was other end credit scene
yeah,
where it was just bloody Billy trying to talk to a fish, and going, and Freddy going,
I saw that in a trailer.
yeah, we already saw that.
Oh.
So that's why I'm like, let's leave after the movie, because we've already seen it. So yeah. Now, my last bad thing. You know what it is.
I don't.
It's the first credit thing.
What is the first credit thing?
Oh, it's that worm thing, if you want to count that. The worm is like a super villain in the
Oh,
comics.
yeah.
That was weird. I liked it because it was so weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, that'd be funny if there was a sequel to that.
Yeah.
And there is a sequel coming.
Of
So
the worm?
no, the worm.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a caterpillar, isn't it?
No, Shazam movie. There's a second one coming.
okay.
Of course there's a second one coming. The one thing I hated, I thought was disgusting, the most slap in the face thing that could ever happen. Screw you, DC. Screw you, Warner Brothers, for butchering my boy Henry Cavill. Those
that's it.
bloody bastards.
Oh.
Screw you.
That was hilarious.
I actually haven't seen anyone get angry about it, but I am. That's disrespect. That makes me want to throw up. How disappointing is that? Honestly, I felt so disgusted.
Yeah,
If anyone doesn't know, Shazam sits down when he's like the full Shazam next to Freddy. You go, oh, you're so cool, Freddy, in front of all the students going, yes, you've taught me all I know. He's like, do you want to invite someone else? And then the Superman music plays, and you see the cape walk past, and it's the neck down. You see the suit, but it's the neck down, and then it cuts to black. Screw you. I hate you. How dare they?
That doesn't even make sense. How does
Oh
Shazam get popular with Superman that quickly?
Oh, I can believe that.
Oh, I couldn't.
Like, you know how Justice League's like, there's more, there's seats for more. Whatever.
Did they say that?
You know, when they're like in Wayne Manor at the very end, and they're like, there's a table here with 6 chairs. And then Wonder Woman's like, and room for more. I reckon they're on the hunt for other superheroes. They probably have a tab on lots of superheroes, potential superheroes.
Nope, I don't remember
Well,
that scene.
you're wrong.
I don't remember that scene Justice League at all.
Well, I can go on forever about this, but just get Superman back. Get Henry Cavill back, please. If you don't get him back, don't do it at all. I thought that was disgusting. I thought it ruined everything for me. It's why I don't like it as much. You know what would have been? I would have given this a 10 out of 10 if Henry Cavill sat down and he had a mustache. I would have loved it.
Yeah.
I reckon that would have been the funniest thing DC has ever pulled off ever.
I
I would have remembered that in my mind for eternity.
It shows like Warner Brothers can make fun of themselves, but I don't think they can.
They make fun of themselves, but it's very loose. Just going, oh, we do dark things. Huh. That's it. But, oh my gosh. Imagine how funny that would have been. And Henry Cavill back. That would have made me so happy. Just him with a mustache in a Superman suit. But they got a bloody body double.
Henry Cavill's too expensive.
Can we just end the podcast here? I don't want to do anymore.
No, we got the
This has made me so upset.
No, it's next part. Let's give our ratings.
It's a woohoo with lots of boo-hoos.
Really, you still think it's fun?
No, out of all the criticism, that's more... I think that's more... I'm really disappointed with this film.
I think it's bad.
Yeah, okay.
I just don't understand why.
Look, a woohoo with lots of boo-hoos, that's nothing to be rewarded
Yeah,
for. I hope it doesn't win anything. I don't know why everyone is giving so much praise to it. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. If Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 60%, I'd be like, that's fair rating.
Yeah, that's fine. I would have gone behind that. I would have gone, yeah, 60%, that's reasonable. But nah.
90.
They gave Man of Steel 60%.
Like, if you put it at 93, of course I'm going to go in there with high expectations.
Oh, who wouldn't?
And people thought it lived up to that.
Even if you don't believe Rotten Tomato scores, a 93 would still give you that impression going, okay, it must be something good.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't go in going, oh, this is going to be terrible. But yeah. You're Boohoo, I'm Boohoo. Leaning very close to Boohoo. If it was the Superman scene alone, that would have been the lowest Boohoo ever. That would have been deeper than Justice League Boohoo, honestly. But yeah. Now, Cameron, what's our favourite segment?
What have I seen? What have I read? What have you seen? What have you read?
What have we seen?
What have we read?
What have we played?
There's nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing. Do you want to start off first on me?
I do.
Okay, jeez. Go on. Whatever, that's fine.
Lord of the Rings. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yes.
And
That's all you really have to say. Woohoos with lots of woohoos.
So good.
Little to no boohoos. I reckon that's a perfect trilogy.
Yeah, it's my favourite trilogy.
I reckon it's better than Star Wars trilogy, honestly.
It's better than the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yep.
It's so much fun.
It's just such a neat little story.
It's a shame Hobbit's so bad.
It has high stakes with grounded. I don't know. It's just I could go on. There could be a whole.
I watched The Two Towers, and it didn't show me Sauron's death.
Two Towers.
Yeah.
The Sauron stuff is in the first movie. Oh.
No, it's in the second one. No,
Sure?
Sauron's death.
Yeah.
No, Saruman. Saruman?
Oh, that's in the third one. That's Return of the King.
I think it's right at the start, isn't it?
Yeah, when Gandalf turns up to the tower, and then Sauron falls and he lands on a spike.
And worm tongue, something worm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Okay.
Wait,
I must have
did you
missed
not? You didn't watch it extended?
I've seen.
I think
Is that an extended?
It's either extended or it's a deleted scene, but I think it's extended.
Oh, I don't have the extendeds.
I asked you when you watched the first two, are you watching extendeds? And you're like, yeah.
I don't know. I got them right here.
It's probably not extendeds. Dude, the extendeds are the place to be. What are you kidding me?
No, they're not the extendeds.
Oh, you fool. The extendeds are so much better.
I got these for free. Why would I?
The extendeds are what makes Lord of the Rings so amazing.
Yeah. Sauron's death thing is cool.
You need to rewatch it because extendeds are so much better.
I'll just watch the extendeds on YouTube.
It's 30 minutes of extra stuff on each. No.
Wow.
You need to
I think
watch
Emma
it all.
watched the extendeds then because she said the last one was 3.5 hours while mine was only 3 hours.
Well, then she's watching the extendeds.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
wrong.
Alright, she got the better deal.
Yeah.
But then I watched Bad Neighbours.
Bad Neighbours. I've seen that.
It is so
How
funny.
good is it?
So funny.
It's one of those movies where you don't expect much from it and you just leave
It
going.
reminds me of Game Night.
Yeah,
the effects, like when he does the password and it's like, what 3 numbers would it be? It's like 420 and leaves come out as he's like, man, it is. I laughed so hard.
Have you seen this? You haven't seen the second one, have you?
No, I don't want to.
Yeah. I reckon it's alright. I reckon it's a good follow up. It's not as good as the first one,
No,
but
no. I like just sticking with the originals.
yeah.
But it was just so. I laughed so many times. The 420 bit just that is so good. But there's so many bits that are just they're not. I don't know.
It's just dumb. It's dumb fun.
I didn't think it was that dumb. I thought it was that could happen.
But it doesn't take itself seriously.
No.
It's like Seth Rogen and Zac Efron fighting, where they just keep hurting each other, and for after every punch or whatever, they're just in agony. It's going yeah. And they'll punch each other again and go
Yeah. They're
it'll just go on for so
Zac
long.
Efron's really dumb because he Seth Rogen pulls up a mini trampoline. Zac Efron's character just throws something really hard. And it's just show that. I was like, that's so funny. Seth Rogen's really good at it, and
Yeah.
I love. What's her name? The wife.
She's in Instant Family.
She's a really good actor, but she does accents very well. Her Australian accent
It's
is so strong. Rose something.
Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne.
Or
Her
Rose
accent,
Byrne,
because
whatever.
she's not playing any accent. It's just her normal accent.
Yeah.
It's really noticeable when
Yeah.
she really says something. It's super Australian.
Yeah. I love her. She's fantastic.
Yeah, she's really funny in it as well. The bit where like he had to milk her,
Yeah.
and then you just see like these huge. That was a bit like Seth Rogen and James Franco type of stuff. Where I was like, that's a bit that's not as funny. It's just a bit, what the heck's going on? But other than that, I thought it was so good.
Yeah.
Super happy. And then I watched Death of Stalin, which is a comedy.
Yeah.
It's on Stan. It is so funny. Like, so Stalin dies, and there's 6 members of the committee that are all trying to, like, figure out what they're going to do next. One is slowly taking over, and then they all team up against him. But, like, there are some moments that I'll remember forever. Like, they're all at a dance party at commemorating Stalin's death, and they're all like, so Stalin's in the middle, and they're all standing around him, facing out to the crowd, and they're whispering to each other. But they're not looking at each other, and they're really badly whispering. So one of them's like, all right, how about we swap spots? And like, he's acting as comrade, so he's acting as the head of the Soviet Union.
Mm.
So he's like, no, don't give me orders. But he's like, no, I'm asking you as a friend. He was like, you can't give me orders. So he walks in front of him and stands right in front of him. And then, like, the acting commander of the Soviet Union is like, what the hell are you doing? You're sitting right in front of me. And then he goes, you got to watch it.
Okay.
Like,
is it live action?
Yeah.
Who stars in it? Anyone I know?
You know the new Daniel Radcliffe Angels movie? On Stan?
No.
Oh, okay. You won't know the actors. Oh, the guy from what's a really funny movie? No, the TV show that we used to watch about with the blue guy.
Blue guy.
Who used to paint himself blue.
Oh, Arrested Development.
You know the father in Arrested Development, like the grandfather, the guy
so
who runs the company.
Right.
He's the guy who takes over, and like he's really funny in it.
George Senior.
Yeah, George Senior.
Okay.
I would just say, you
just remind me of it when I'm back
it's-
off this far.
It's really, really, really funny, and you get hooked onto it. And there's just some scenes of like how bizarre Russia was in the 1950s.
Right. How old is it?
It came out last year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's really funny. I don't know. It went under the radar, but then I just clicked on it. And I
Is
was
it
like,
a cinema release or?
I don't know. I've never heard of it until I watched it. I knew it wasn't a documentary; it was a comedy, and it's really funny. There's some great like scenes, and they put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
It's not like a slacky, stupid one. It's like, this all actually makes sense, and yeah, it's really good. And then you interrupted me, but I was halfway through Avengers, the first one, and I'll probably finish it when you go home.
I'm sorry, I can just go home now. Honestly.
Yeah, but that's about it. I've watched a lot of movies.
Yeah, you did. I think I've watched more.
Really?
I don't know why, but I'm like, I didn't even know I was going to go on a fast, but I'm like, I'm just going to watch a lot of stuff.
Mm-mm.
Watched Winter Soldier.
Yeah?
Had a lot more appreciation for it.
You like it?
I love it. I reckon it's top tier
Really?
MCU movie. For sure. It's just such a nice, like, it's separated from the overall MCU.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice story, and probably has one of the best fight scenes where Cap and Bucky are just like, boom, 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 like on the streets.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
really
that one long shot where they're just like, and then like Bucky like drops the knife and everything. Oh, so freaking good. And I don't know, Scarlett Johansson, her character actually like works in this little story.
It does work.
Because they're not fighting like
Yeah.
space aliens or whatever. It's just good. It's a good, nice story. One thing I hate about it is the whole Nick Fury stuff where he's like, I'm alive. I slowed my heart down for 1 beat per minute, and it's all good. It's like, okay, cool.
The elevator scene's really good.
The elevator scene, oh my gosh, this is like the one movie
Before
that's
we
like,
begin, does anyone want to get out?
yes, oh my god, and how he picks up on it, just like seeing everyone, and then like it slowly everyone's coming to the elevator, and Cap's just like, okay, crap's about to go down. So freaking good.
Yeah.
That's the movie that like makes Captain America so amazing.
Yeah.
Russo brothers, first MCU movie. Applause. They are freaking fantastic. Then I watched Baywatch.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was like turn off your brain for 2 hours and just have fun because it's The Rock and Zac Efron doing very stupid
Have you
things.
seen Ride Along?
No.
Central Intelligence?
No, I want to steer away from that stuff.
I think they're quite the similar movies, actually.
From Baywatch?
Yeah.
To Baywatch?
Yeah, they're very, very similar. And
Right.
that's why I've seen
Yeah,
so
I can-
many of those
I can
type of
do it.
movies.
I don't really like Kevin Hart that much.
Oh, he grinds my gears.
He thinks he's very funny.
Freaking loud.
Yeah.
There's some really...
Except for Jumanji, I love him because like he's making fun of himself because he knows he's like a little twerp.
Yeah.
Ah,
I think I want to see if I can watch that during the week.
Baywatch?
No, Jumanji.
Oh yeah, you sure? We talked about this a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, I'll get onto it first. It's
Do it.
first thing on my list.
So, wait, do you have it? Is it on stand?
Oh, I have to have a look. I don't
I
think
have it on
is.
DVD if you want it.
Ooh, yes.
I'll give it to you.
Yes. Saturday.
But yeah, Baywatch, I recommend. If you like, just sit down and not think. I reckon you should watch it.
Sick. Alright, I can do that. I can do
recommend. And there's a lot of funny things. It's very sexual, but there's like lots of funny scenarios where you're like, this is building up, and I really like this. Now I watch Hoodwinked.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh, I used to love it when I was a kid. I replayed it so many times. I found it when I was packing the house. I'm like, I stopped packing. I'm like, I'm just gonna watch this for a bit. I watched it. It's freaking awesome. The animation is like terrible, but like just how these 4 stories work and they're all innocent, and it's like the bunny who's the evil one.
Yeah.
Just works so well. And it's so freaking funny. The wolf and the squirrel are so good. Oh my gosh. And my favourite character is the bloody huntsman. Lumberjack.
He's
It's
so...
like Schnitzel.
No, I want to watch it. I thought it was so...
Yeah, there's like the bloody Schnitzel truck. It's like, we love Schnitzel. Oh my gosh, you need to watch it. It's so freaking good. I love it. But then they made a sequel, and the sequel's utter garbage. I watched it, and I remember as a kid I hated it. And you know what I say? If I hated it as a kid, it's even worse when I'm an adult. Then I watched The Room in cinema. So there's a thing where you can watch The Room in cinema with lots of people, and you get to throw spoons and yell at stuff. I've done it before with Cameron, and I did it again with my brother, and it was equally as good. It's a friggin' hilarious time. I had more fun with it than Shazam.
That's not that hard.
Exactly. I don't know where I was going with that, but The Room, I probably want to do it like a billion times more. Because it's just such a fun
It's really
ride.
good.
I love it. Then I got to episode 4 on The Umbrella Academy.
Finally.
Yeah, no.
That's,
you haven't saw that, have
no,
you?
still good?
It's getting better. It's getting better. It's like the first few episodes are like, I feel like they're trying to find where this is going, but then it's kind of picking up, and like there's a story going on and all that. I reckon it's getting good. And then I finished The Office. That's all done. No more Office talk, everyone. Everyone is done. And then Cameron, I'm gonna stress this enough. I reckon before you watch Jumanji or Umbrella Academy or Hoodwinked, just go on YouTube and look up Would I Lie to You? It's a UK television series, like television show. Just watch a few like episodes. Oh my gosh, it's the funniest show like ever.
Really?
It's like not sure like talking about your generation where it's like there's a host and he's talking to like people on the stage and all that. It's like that, but like there's 2 teams and there's always Lee and David, and then there's the host. And Lee and David, they're on 2 separate teams, but they're always like paired with 2 other like celebrities, and like one of the celebrities is off what's that UK show that we
Doctor
liked?
Who.
No.
Broadchurch.
The chick. She's like guest starred in that, and there's lots of other guest stars. And it's basically, they're like, once I saved a fireman because he stole my wallet or whatever. and like they'll just have to either like tell the story because it's true, or they have to like make up this BS story and try and convince the other people if it's a truth or a lie. And it's so freaking good. Get on it. I'm telling you, you'll get lost for hours just watching it. It's so good. They're so funny. Like, that Lee guy, he's like someone I want to meet because he's just like the funniest guy I know right now. And that is it.
Woo-hoo.
I'm done. I'm done. And on a high with what I lie to you. Frig yes.
Sick.
Yes. Cameron, what's our next episode? I already know what it is.
Harry Potter.
No.
Crap, what? Lord of the Rings.
Let me look at the date. Cameron, what's our next episode?
I have no idea.
If we're doing this fortnightly, we should be fine.
What's coming out? What day does it come out?
24th. It comes out on the 26th.
But you said the 24th.
It comes out on the 26th in America. But in Australia, we are privileged. What? What am I looking at? You little brat. You're going on Kick?
Mm-hmm.
Kick is this weekend.
No, I'm going on the second weekend.
Why?
That's because what my church is doing.
You're a fool.
I'll see if I can get... Okay, so we'll do a Harry Potter one if I can't get to the Infinity War.
But I'm going to already see Endgame. And I'm going to be talking about Harry Potter while I've already seen Endgame. And all I want to do is talk about Endgame. And I'm stuck talking about Harry Potter, which is friggin' fantastic. Don't get me wrong. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. That's all I'm saying. It's fine. We can talk about it later. I don't care.
It's either going to be Infinity War or Harry Potter one.
Infinity War? What were we talking about?
I'm sorry, Endgame or Harry Potter one.
Wait, when do you leave? The 26th?
Yeah.
Do I say the 25th? If there are any sessions?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look that up.
Alright, that's cool.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going to see it 2 days in a row. That's exciting. But yeah, that's it. It
Thank
will
you,
either be
everybody.
Harry Potter or
To
Endgame.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram and at SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, and I'm looking into pursuing Spotify.
You've said that for the past 3 episodes,
I
and
know.
you still haven't done anything about it.
SoundCloud's so easy, and I like it.
I know, you just don't really care about this podcast. I've said it. I'm not taking it back.
Thank you, everybody, for this Shazam episode.
What the hell was that?
That's how he does it. He walks and he's just like, step, step, step,
But
step.
He doesn't,
Shazam!
He doesn't, like, go halfway through a sentence. Shazam!
Shazam!
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for this episode.
I'd like to thank Finchy for our themes.
I was gonna like do a demo with my mouth, but I forgot the tune.
Do it.
What's the tune?
Hang on, rewind to the start of this episode. Get it? Because, like,
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't get it at all.
crap. How's it go? Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, Finch, for that amazing tune.
yeah. Still didn't finish it, but we'll take it. It's an incomplete version.
Is it?
Yeah,
Slacker.
I know.
Thinks it's his birthday, so we're going to play PlayStation with him.
I saw that. He wanted to convince us not to fast.
How dare him.
I know. What a selfish little being.
Alrighty. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yeah. And
And
we'll catch you on the flip side.
We'll see you in 2 weeks' time with some exciting
Still not
content.
happy. Still not happy.
I know. You're never happy.
That's very true. It could be a daily, and I'll still not be happy. I want to do this podcast for hours, minutes, seconds. I want to do this podcast till I die. Goodbye.